Hey, darling. I had a meeting canceled this afternoon, so I have a little bit of time to do a little video for you. I'm like looking for my purse and my cards. And then I'm caught up. Well, I will be caught up. I will be caught up and on for this week too, which isn't even just caught up, it's almost ahead. And then I'll be able to take more time. So proud of myself. God, I was going through videos last night, just looking through old Dear Janes, and one, I miss Missoula. I miss my disposition in Missoula, quite honestly, and I think I was just really, really happy to be there, and it shows. And yeah, it'll be interesting to, it was a nice reflection to have, slightly depressing in the moment. Yeah, I was also ungodly thin when I moved back from Boston into Missoula. So that was the other thing. I was like, damn. But not complaining of being too thin, and also not complaining about where I'm at right now. But yeah, and my hair was a lot lighter, and I had like bangs. I don't think I'll go back to those bangs again. But it's always nice to see the look, the change in the scape, the landscape, so to say. But I hope everything is good with you in Seattle. I'm just trying to figure out, what I'm doing for the summertime. But I feel like coming out there for my birthday is a very viable option. So I messaged Sarah this week. We'll see where things are at. Maybe she wants to come out with me. If not, that's fine too. We can do it. But I need to spend some time in Missoula too. So, because I miss it. But that being said, let's go ahead and do a little bit of yoga as I sip on my tea. I feel like I'm finally like on the outs of this cold. But had an interesting yoga therapy session today. It was supposed to be more sound bowl massage, but then we just start talking. So I really like her. Her name is Summer. I'll give you all more information on Summer as we continue to go through treatments. But that being said, I'm just here for all the treatments these days, I guess. Probably gonna do a Cambo session on Saturday, and yeah, that's kind of where things have been at. So, cleansing and clearing is the name of May, apparently. So, but let's do a little bit of yoga. So ground down through your seat. With the crown of the head lift high to the sky, allow yourself just to come into your breath. So nice deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And allow yourself to come into some normal breath. Starting off our classes the way that we do, from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe, recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity, that we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Give gratitude to the indigenous people of these lands, the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, Lakota Sioux tribes here in Billings. Please shout out to the places where you're tuning in from. Please look them up, work it into your practice. always reminding ourselves, right, that land acknowledgement is just that first baby step in us coming into right relationship and doing the right thing. It goes thought, word, and then deed. We give gratitude for this practice of yoga. So it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We're kind and honest, generous and just, and it encourages us to lean into those qualities. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice, from a space of ahimsa, also known as loving action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions, holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done, in order to build a peaceful, loving, and liberated world for 7 generations and beyond. And if there's a person or persons, place or places you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, you can draw them into your mind's eye. Take a nice deep inhale and bring them all the way down into your heart center. And then your exhale, send them love. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and slowly blink open your eyes. Allow yourself to come back into your room and into your space. Kind of casually glance around and then slowly turn and look out past your left shoulder, eyes moving to the side of your skull. Let your chin be parallel to the earth. Turn and twist. And slowly bring your chin through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and look out past your right shoulder. Roll back and down through your left. Crown of the head lifts. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Slowly bring your chin all the way back to your center. Lift your chin so it looks towards that front upper corner of the room. Breathe deep into your throat and then exhale. Keep lifting through the crown of the head as you start to tuck the chin down towards your chest, catching that elongation through the spine. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Big compression of your thyroid gland. Maybe try swallowing a couple of times. And slowly move your chin back to your center line. Little quote for us on my teacup to start off our practice today. The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace. That's where I feel like I've been sitting for the past 2 years. Whether or not I've entered it with grace, I think I usually come in like literally, I don't want to say like a bat out of hell, because I don't think that bats are hellacious. But I will say with guns blazing. But I don't think I've done that this go around. I think I've been pretty subtle and subdued. So it might be time to take out the gun. Go ahead and take your arms out and then slowly start to pull in, lengthen, and then pull. Stretch. Try not to completely straighten through the arm. Keep a little bend. And use your own resistance for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And then slowly take your hands to your knees. Exhale, round into yourself. And then inhale, heart and chest, pull forward. Exhale, round in. Inhale, heart and chest, move forward. Exhale, round. And then inhale, heart and chest, move forward. Start with some small circles. Heart and chest, move forward. You pull yourself back. For 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1, and then slowly take it back the opposite way. Rounding through your seat for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And slowly bring yourself up. Inhale, heart and chest, move forward. Exhale, pull yourself back and round into yourself again. And then release your feet. Bring the feet out in front of you. You're gonna bring yourself all the way down and onto your forearms and take your legs high to the sky. Flex. We're gonna lower and lift. I think the other thing that I really missed and was even though that apartment was haunted as shit. I miss that apartment. It was so beautiful. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6. Not that I'm not grateful for this one. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring the heels all the way down, lower all the way down to your back. Reach and lengthen through your spine. Flex your toes in towards your face. Keep reaching. And then pull the knees, so the knees point to the sky. Lift through your hips. Roll your shoulder blades down and underneath you, and you can bring your hands down to your sides. Pop your heart and chest up. Ground down through your feet, your tailbone is tucked. Try not to squeeze from the outside of your hips. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down and heel toe your feet in. Let your knees knock in. Squeeze the inside of the thighs, and then you're gonna lift and lower through your low back and your hips. Knees and inside the thighs are squeezing for 8, 7, 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, hold and squeeze. Exhale, lower. Check your tailbone. Make sure that your low back is down, and then go ahead and windshield wiper your knees back and forth, side to side. Moving in one direction, and then in the other. Slowly and carefully opening up through one hip as you drop down through the opposite. Maybe you pull both of your knees all the way down to the earth if they go there. If not, you just pull yourself to your space and capacity. Maybe you heel toe your foot out a little bit more to catch the inside arch of your foot. Again, you don't have to. Heel toe your feet back to your center line and press hips high. Roll your shoulders underneath you, and if you want to take your palms kind of into a little shelf in the meaty part of your glute, fingertips to the outside of your hip, moving on one side and then to the opposite side, holding here. Big inhale, exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale, and then exhale, slowly release. Let your low back come all the way down to the earth. Tuck your tailbone and then send the soles of the feet high to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale. Pull your legs in towards you. You can use a strap, right? You can use your hands. You can also just grab onto like your pants. Holding here. Big inhale. Pull down through your low belly. Flex your toes in towards your face. Let your hamstrings relax and release. Think about still firing up through your quads. Drawing your legs away from your belly. Big inhale. And then point the toes and let the legs move wide into a V. Big inhale. And then flex the feet and try to press the soles of the feet out and away from you as you carve out through your low belly and start to soften through your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then point the toes and do a little crisscross of your feet for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your left heel all the way down to the mat. Flex through your right foot and then pull your right knee down towards your right armpit. Big inhale here. Open up through the front part of your groin and your hip. Right femur bone, right knee, try to sink down towards the earth. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly pull your knee back to your center. Take your hand to the outside of your knee, release, and then slowly turn and twist. Recline supine or one-legged supine twist. Right fingertips reach. Sole of the right foot moves to the left-hand side of your mat. Keep breathing here, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly move yourself back to your center line. Extend your leg high to the sky. And slowly with control, let the heel move all the way down to the end of the mat. And then lift that leg, opposite leg high. Put a bend in the knee and then drive that leg down, coming into one-legged happy baby on the left-hand side. Open up through your hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left hand comes long and wide, and then slowly turn and stack your left hip over your right. Turn and look out past your left fingertips. Inside arch of the foot moves down towards the earth. One more big breath, big inhale. Exhale, slowly pull yourself all the way back to your center. And then extend your left leg all the way down to the end of the mat. Inhale, arms high. And then slowly you're gonna pull yourself all the way up and then over the tops of your thighs as you walk your hips back into a seated forward fold. Flex your toes back in towards your face. Hands can come to the base of your feet, or you can also always bind your big toes. Use your elbows to pull you over the tops of your hips. Let yourself sink down and into it. Big inhale. And exhale. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands all the way back up. Pull your feet back up towards you and bring yourself into a boat pose without being on your forearms. If you need to be down on your forearms again, you can. Lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly bring yourself down. Take the front edge of your left shin and bring it parallel to the mat and swing your, well, whatever leg you want to start off in the front, we'll do it that way. I'm not mirroring you because this is my left shin. Okay, go ahead and sit up nice and tall, and you're gonna lean towards the side with the leg that's back behind you. Big inhale, hold here. Soften through the seat and the top of the hip. Release through your right glute. Keep pulling yourself over. Big inhale. Fingertips reach, and then reach opposite hand up and over. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale here. Exhale, flip your palm and counter it and bring yourself all the way down to that opposite arm reach. Pull yourself up. Grab onto the front part of the shin in front of you. And then you're slowly just gonna try to pull the inside arch of your foot up and off the mat without leaning into it too much. You can use your finger like just to kind of guide it up, but you realize, right, that you're trying to isolate and move the front part of this hip for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Rock back. Slowly rock back to your seat and then stack your right ankle on top of your left knee. So the foot that was back comes forward. You stack the ankle of the foot that was behind you on top of the opposite knee, and then opposite knee to opposite ankle. And then slowly pull yourself forward. Crown of the head comes forward. Lower down through your heart and chest. Engage your low belly. Flex through your feet. Big inhale here. And exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale here. exhale. Slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Rock back on your seat. Shin of that right foot or your opposite leg in front, opposite leg back behind, hold here. Sit up nice and tall and lean into your hip. Big inhale. And exhale. Soften and keep pulling yourself up and over the top of your hip. Big inhale. And exhale. Two more times, big inhale. And exhale, then last one, big inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself up. Slowly hold on to the front part of your shin and then pull inside arch of the foot up and off the mat. So little compressions. Try not to move too much in your hips or lean too far over. Right, wherever you land is where you're supposed to be, but try to pull towards that upright position for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Back to the outside of your hip and swing your foot out and around. Stack the ankle on the knee and the knee on the ankle. Come into your double pigeon. Pull your heart and chest forward. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. Flex through both of your feet. Keep pulling your heart and chest forward. You can come all the way down. Whatever feels best for you. It really depends on the amount of pressure that you want to hold in your hips. One more big breath here, big inhale. Exhale, slowly press yourself all the way back up. Rock back on your seat. Take both of your legs out in front of you again. Soles of the feet come down to the earth. Lower yourself all the way down onto your back one last time. Fingertips reach for the back sides of your heels. It's a full moon today. I was gonna do a full moon flip, but I totally got into and forgot about it. So I'll do something maybe later tonight when I get home from work, if that's an option. Lift through the hips, although I've been like closing recently and that's been exhausting. So big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Let your low back come all the way down to the earth. Pull your knees up into your chest. Flex through your feet. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Pull your forehead to meet your knees. And then exhale, slowly release. Let the back of the skull come down to the earth. Rock back and forth, side to side, across your low back and sacrum. And then slowly send your legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Toes flap out to the side. One hand on heart, one hand on belly. Allow yourself just to breathe here. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Need to make sure I remember that. Number 18, I have to write an assignment out for a client of mine. So come into your breath. Maybe picture some type of light. Maybe you assign it a color. First color that comes to mind. As you breathe in, that whole color fills your body. As you breathe out, the color shifts and changes as it passes through each of your chakras and takes on a different color as you expel it and release it. Staying with your breath, let it be subtle. So tonight on the full moon, coming into a space of deeper meditation. In order to love and to master your emotions. It is time to begin or to resume your meditation practice. Gently reflect on how far you've come. Emotional mastery means choosing to be in charge of your life by adjusting your emotions, ideas, and intellect to do something that feels easier and softer. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into the tranquility and wisdom of your soul's love. You can't go beyond limitations while you're still focused on them. So meditate by focusing on something that brings you joy, such as having a massage, playing with your pets, spending time with your children, or creating art. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. It's just a gentle shift in your attention away from the physical world and into the world of infinite possibilities. Meditation is a way of resetting your energy. That brings you into a neutral space from where you could move forward. All of your life experiences have led you here. Allow them to be the catalyst that creates joy and freedom. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Again, nice deep inhale. And exhale. I would recommend staying on your mats for about 5 minutes. Maybe you get up and set a timer, but just staying with your breath, right? Allowing vision to come to you. Any thoughts and whatnot kind of pass through you. Just thank them for coming, let them go. Maybe stick to this inward and outward breath of breathing in a color of light and exhaling a different color of light, watching how it might change and shift just in your perception. But the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, the collective we in all of us. Thank you all for tuning in and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace. And remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everyone. Peace and love.